Hey guys, it is Has Episode Hockey, and welcome to episode 21 of your Chicago Blackhawks. Last video, we ended the 2026-2027 season, and we are into the 27 off season. Last video, I did go and I did get a shade of. If we look here, we have a couple transactions. We pretty much bought out Justin Hall, Johnny Fairbrother, and Bennett McCarthy. They're in the market now. And then we also traded Rio. We didn't need him for a veteran left winger. No, veteran right winger that could play left wing to help the young guys grow. And Jordan Marshall that will play as a bottom left wing minute. And then we pretty much bought out Jake Evans as well. We also gave an extension to Tony Strange at a 2.055 million for the next 4 years. And we also signed Gavin Hayes to a 4 mil contract after this season. We do call up. I think we do. No, Will Shields will go to the AHL for another season. Hopefully, he can grow into a better player to get into the NHL next season. And then we traded Lindell for a fifth rounder. We traded Holtz for a first. We could have probably got more from that deal, but it's okay. And then we also signed Ethan Gauthier at a 1.609 135 million for the next 4 years. We also gave an extension, same money, but $31 more in this deal. And for 3 years for Spencer Gill. We gave that Dvorsky 4.55 million for the next 4 years. We're gonna hope that he becomes this good player next year, next step in his career. We gave Danny B a 3.25 million for the next 4 years. David Weinbacher 1.17 million for the next 4 years. We also gave a huge extension on signing Evan Bouchard for of 8.55 million for the next 8 years. Could be a risk, but it's okay. 6 million for the next few years. I love that contract for Alpha Moore. Tanner Howie gets a 5.85 million contract. I feel like this might get us against the cap, but it's okay. We could try. And then if we look here, we're potentially gonna have to probably shade one of these guys. Potentially, we might just give away. We might have to give away Gossip Spear at this end because we have guys that need to fill out the lineup here. We have younger players to need to do that. We're gonna deal him. Probably gonna try and get something decent for him at least. We can maybe add another veteran onto the lineup, possibly. If we no, I don't think we can. We don't have enough room. We're gonna have to give him for. We're gonna have to give Gaza Spear out. I would love to send Gaza Spear to an Eastern team. So I'm thinking Pittsburgh more than anything, but I don't wanna do somebody unless I trade to a West team that's not even in my division. So like Edmonton's not even in my division because they're Pacific and we are Central. I'll do that. They get a veteran defenseman for a fourth rounder, 20th next year, but we are going to get some younger guys in here. So meaning that we're gonna have to put Coughlin right here. Gil's gonna have to play here. He's gonna need to play here. Shoot, no, because that means that's kind of gonna mean unless and then we do that. I do like that pairing because I want to see that how that pairing does this year. And then we call up. Shoot, no, because we're gonna have to put Gil here because we're gonna get a new defenseman here, and you wanna know who we signed? We signed Jamie Drysdale. I feel like we could have easily signed Samuel Girard. He brings solid skill onto the team. We could have easily signed him, in my opinion, but he would have wanted over 7 million. But that's not as bad. But like, let's see his contract. Let's see the term too. 3 years. Cheaper contract, but adds skill to the team. I don't even know if we need Drysdale in a way. He is going to improve, but like I said, we kind of need. We also kind of need size, but it's either we get better in size or we get better in skill here because I think Samuel Girard could fit the system. He plays a solid offensive game. We kind of need a defensive defenseman a little bit in a way. But let's see. I want to see also here because I want to see like What is Killington? Killington's a defenseman, but he's not as good as you think he would be. He is tall. He does get the points, but we want a defenseman like Samuel Gillard or a guy like Jamie Drysdale. Adds great offense, adds great physical to the team. I like that more. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna end his contract, but it is cheaper that. So and then we have the draft here. And like I said, and here you get Chris Clifton, you got all that, and with the eighth overall. So I'm probably gonna draft Cameron Swicker because of that reason. If Wilson's not taken, we'll take Wilson. We'll take Wilson right here, unless we want to take another defenseman onto the core. I do like Mike McConnell. He adds solid, like, he brings the presence onto the team, someone you really need. And then we don't get another pick for that round. We do see James Wilson go to Ottawa, but it's okay. Caden O'Quinn, not a bad defenseman, but we could do so based off that he is not bad offensive. He's a white defensive, but he shoots right. He's a white shot defense. We could use another United States prospect here. We could obviously go for like a forward here. I'm feeling like Johansson, that guy. We do use a second round pick for that. Come on. There we go. We don't got a third round pick this year, but we could potentially get this guy. Could play well. He played well in NCAA. Stuff you like to see off a goalie. Let's do that. In the OHL, this defenseman was a point per game. Could honestly make the NHL. If you look at potential, he isn't likely to be a top, but he looks like he could be a solid. Damn, he could honestly make the NHL and be an impact. This could be a seal. Let's do it. Ben Radley. Damn, we could bring this guy up. Looks like a fourth liner, but we already have a lot of those already. We have a lot of light winners. I feel like our left shot is kind of weak in a way, but I do want to draft. I want to draft this guy. What is he? Sweden? He's Sweden. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Like I said, I do want to get some lefties, so let's see honestly if this guy can make it. This guy can hold a spot, probably not the top defenseman, but he is a damn, he's a kind of better on the physical wing. He's a defensive defenseman. He brings a good two-way mobile or like a quarterback shooter. He doesn't have the best statistics, but like in this round, it's kind of like probably like the best we. Oh, unless we could get this guy. Can make that NHL. Similar style as him, but he is good on the lefty end. Something that we do need. I like his statistics. I really do. But I also like this guy's statistics. Damn, he could actually make the second pair. I do like both these guys' statistics, but like we have a bunch of these types. I might just do that. So we'll take that. Damn, we'll also take Conrad because we get both of these guys. Owen Conrad. We'll also get both of them. And then we look here, potentially get a goalie, but he won't be like overly the best goalie, but he'll just be a prospect in the system. And then you can get like, I do feel like we could be a playoff team next season. Ryan Fairburn, no. We have a bunch of this. We do. I feel like we should draft a forward this time. We got a bunch of those guys, and then we got a bunch of these types. But him playing in the, he's probably to be a fourth line. A lot of these guys now probably to be fourth lines. Out of this, potentially we could get an NHL way to go forward and pretty soon. I do feel like a couple of prospects are seals. I'm probably just gonna forfeit that pick. What's this? We might as well draft. Oh no, we can't draft. It's done. If just in case, if let's see, is he lefty? No, he's a light shot, but he could play left defense. Unless this guy's not ready to play on the that and that, maybe we consider a signing. Ah, shoot, we can't. I would have liked the guy like Sam. Kucherov. Kucherov is taking a 1 year that. We could use him as a veteran and a goal scoring. Could be a better version of Gabe Ferrari, honestly. I would honestly take that for 1 year. For one season off a guy like that, come on. You need to take guys like that. You need a guy like Kucherov. Gonna ultimately get you points. Ferrari, basically because Ferrari's there, I might Dale Ferrari because he could be a guy that we could do. I'm probably gonna deal him for just a first rounder. Teams that could take that. They could use that. So first rounder for shoot. Toronto. Let's see. Toronto. Toronto could use another type of him. Give us a prospect here. I'm potentially probably gonna take someone off their board. So Muse. Damn, Muse. Maybe Muse can fit our team. What year did he get drafted? 2024. He was pretty great unlisted for the Ottawa Senators. Can honestly fit a decoy maybe. Honestly, we're gonna be under the cap floor. Maybe we retain. Shoot, like we're about to take cap back or something. I think what I would take based off if we retain 35%, and we give them like a second for next. No, 2 seconds. Shoot, we're gonna take a big cap space back, and that's most likely gonna mean probably a guy like Yoli. I mean, his contract is so bad. If it's balanced, we should put Mikko Lantanen. No, that will be a no anyway. We don't need these young guys. Wait a second. So he's Harrington. Like I said, when did he get drafted? He got to 7 well by the Leafs that year. And he's playing. He didn't play fully bad, but no, there's not quite not a lot of these players I would take. This team definitely doesn't have the strongest suit here, so Montreal, we could do this. I don't got a post for the next few years, but Montreal can give me their 2028 first. And potentially a prospect. Honestly, you give us picks back, maybe. We're gonna have to look at Montreal's cap players, so if you look here, Aho has like the next 4 years left in his contract. Damn, Aho had a very bad year. Wow, that's kind of disappointing. That's honestly very disappointing for a player like Aho. You come up a very strong end of the year whenever we traded you, and then you just become like that. They if we give them like something like short, or maybe a second, if that's balance, we'll give them even a third to make this deal an honest fair amount. But Welsh wouldn't play for a team now. That's the problem. We're just gonna take we're gonna take a first. We're gonna take a first and probably a second. Basically, we'll just do it because it did say balance. We are gonna get Kucherov right there. So having Kucherov on the first line, second line. Unless I want to put Hayes on the second line and Kucherov onto the first line, but I probably will put Kucherov as a second liner playing with guys like Moore. Good, he'll be a good example to like Adam Nemec for sure. You definitely look for a great player there. He's still like a great point maker guy for his fame. If we sign these two, we're potentially gonna get like so great cap space. You do look here that he is with Montreal now. Yeah, we get Kucherov and we get Drysdale. That's something that I was hoping that it would happen. Drysdale goes. Whoop. Damn. Unless Drysdale can play a bigger role. No. That means we can keep him as quarterback. That's the good news. There we go. Damn, he could be a pyramid shooter. That's not bad. Honestly, I kind of like the top 6 here. You get like Howie, Bedard, but like maybe we do want to help Bedard become a great player. So maybe, unless Bedard is fine with playing as a playmaker, yeah, like that, and then you give like you let Kucherov be a center, a sniper here. Sniper, perimeter shooter, and Howie. Unless Howie can play a sniper. No, he can't. Once he plays maybe Dangler. Dangler, let's see. He'll line up near the pass, blue line defending for a long pass. That's something that like actually Kucherov kind of is. There we go. We got that. I kind of like that a little bit. We did see Gavin Hayes have a good year though. We're hoping for another great year next year though. Off the sky like that. Hoping for a more bigger year off the sky. Honestly, based off this and that, yeah, like I said, I like that line a lot. You get Fidel who can give them points to Kucherov, but it's about to have a big year here. You have kind of a great team based off that and the roster built. And you like, I don't think we need to add anyone else. Nikas, we don't even need. Like I said, we don't even need Nikas. We don't even need any of these more of these guys because we do have a set in stone roster here with Martian showing the fourth line with changes in Hammond adding veteranness. You get 2 veterans and you get like kind of a veteran defenseman in Kucherov anyway, but getting close to a veteran skill. I do like this top 6. I like the skill of the team. How are we only 21 minutes in the video? Like, that has changed. We did quite a lot in one video. I do want to check something though. I do want to check it. It's probably gonna be like an hour and some video, like we said, like we always do. Yeah. There we go. We sent a sim here. Skip here. There we go. We got that. So I don't think it's gonna be an hour video based off the reason of like how fast I got to the draft and how fast this happened. Next episode, episode 21, episode 22, I mean, we will start the season. We will start the actual, like, 2027-28 season. Hoping to make playoffs. That's something that we want to do. We're hoping the guys step up. Like, I feel like all of them can have a big year. But Bedard might finally step up because he got guys like Kucherov, a good veteran guy who can get, like, a solid, like, 70-point season with Bedard. I feel like that Kucherov could come, up and be this like good player for the team. If he doesn't, we might have to deal him, but I do want to keep him as veteranness. Brings the veteran to the team. He's kind of is a veteran now. Gonna be playing with guys like Bedard. He's gonna show up and be this like great player. He's gonna feel like Bedard's better. Yeah, so we're yeah, so I know we got this, but I feel my prediction is Bedard's gonna get. I have a feeling he's gonna get a point per game this season, or like 65 to like 75 again. He's gonna go back up to that numbers this season, based off the skill. I honestly don't think Bedard's gonna get a point per game here next season, but I could see a close point per game, based off the reason we would have to add like a solid sniper onto the lineup here. I feel like maybe Nemec goes up first line and Howie goes up and plays with guys like Moore and Hayes. I like that line because I do like Nemec. I feel like if Nemec doesn't pan out there, we put him on the second line. So we swap that if that happens. Devco didn't play last season, but like he could go and he's probably gonna get signed. They said Nikita is gonna get signed soon, based off. You see the West Coast trying to get to him, and you see that New York Islanders trying to get to him too. We do have a better blue line, I feel like, because we get like a two toppers. Like I said, Kwasinski's probably should get a better year, based off his skill, based off his talent. Yeah, we got solid decor. Something you very much like to see. I want to see like if we could sign any prospects made in St. Louis. He had a great year. Maybe we put him back into NCAA this season since we could use him in his second year. Hopefully he plays well. He kind of reminds me of a little bit of like a type of Oliver Moore. Based off his skill in both these leagues, he reminds me a bit of that. We're gonna hope for a couple of these prospects to show up and be. I do want to sign Michael that, but like I feel like he needs another year there. He had a bit of a slip up year there, but we're hoping that this guy comes ahead and just gets more points. James Hagens may need to get signed this now. No, next season. I'm gonna give him one more season in the NCAA based off that because I feel like he'll have a better year, better numbers, bigger numbers. And then you got Cole Hudson. Cole Hudson's not a bad defenseman, but he's probably gonna need a few years of development. You got a couple players that you need to sign. Like basically, you're gonna need to. I do think that this guy's gonna need to go. And I also think, we got this guy. I feel like this guy's gonna need to go too. I don't have futures for a lot of these guys. And then a couple of these that Cole can just go. We get that. We get that. But I do think that we should get some signing with him. Maybe we bring like a veteran onto the AHL. Something that we could add. It just depends on the will. It kind of depends on the money too. Like that. Kind of unacceptable. Everton. They want way too much money. It's something that we're not digging here because Matt Luff. No, he wants a lot. And we don't have money for that. Montville did play for Chicago. He played great for us when he came back on the team. Something you very much like to see. Logan Thompson is getting downhill a bit. He didn't play the NHL this season, and he went downhill. He was one of these good goalies to like one of the Luma's bad ones now. Like he did have a good year there, but we don't even know if he's gonna make the NHL ever again. I do want to sign some guys here, but like they're way expensive. We might have to go a bit down. Is P.S. Suter? I'm not a big fan of Suter, but like, no, he wants a lot. Overpay. Matt Roy, no. Yeah, Matt Roy was in Chicago, and he just played an unbelievable year in Chicago. He played an actual great year on the team. Something that you'd like to see. Ryan O'Reilly, so Ryan O'Reilly did not. Okay, that's not him. It's not that actual Ryan O'Reilly. Hero for Joseph. It depends on contract. No. Not willing to pay that much. We do got Twisted Luno. Luno that we could so we got signing up. Yeah, let's play him. We'll play him in the AHL. So yeah. we're gonna try and get stuff done here. We're gonna hope for the best here because we are gonna get some of these guys into the AHL. We're gonna build a couple of AHL team a bit. We did see Twist and Luno. He did get signed. He did get drafted by the Anaheim Ducks in 2022, but like he hasn't basically panned out to be this guy. But that's what I feel like that we can give him a chance in the AHL. If he shines in the AHL, we give him some NHL maybe time if there's injuries. I feel like this guy could pan out in the NHL level if he decides to be this NHL guy that could bomb into any lines. I do feel like Luno could be an awesome fit part of this team, based off that. I am gonna sign to a 2-year deal. Hopefully that this guy can just like be a great player here, something you like to see, a player you love to see. I do have faith in this guy. Oh my God, he went back with Carolina. you go. You go from becoming a free agent, and then you end up just coming back to Carolina. That's so funny. He wasn't even part of the team that you saw in there. Maybe I feel like we should give this guy KHL. I want to give this guy KHL minutes. KHL, he's gonna play in St. Petersburg. He was in the MHL last year, but he's gonna play in the Diamond League this year. KHL 1. We're gonna hope for a blow up here because we're gonna hope for that this guy just shows up and plays like insanely well. That's something that you want to see off a guy like him. You do put him onto the KHL though. You'll give him another year of KHL like development. You got like we do have a lot of players that in our prospect pool that probably will be making NHL though, but like David Weinbacher hasn't even made that NHL yet. But like something that we need to dig in if there's injuries. Tristan Luno will definitely go into the AHL. Our team needs to get better here, so that's why we're getting guys like him. Even Gauthier, I'm kind of not happy with the fact that we put him onto the AHL in a way though, because he did have not a bad season, but like I feel like that this guy could make the NHL this year, but he kind of needs a bit more development. If there's injuries, we do get him on the board. If there's any injuries between these area, we do call him up. If we look here, we will be turning injuries off because of the based off it's the vein. This won't be an hour video, just so you guys know. Probably won't be. This will probably be one of our short videos because I'm kind of shocked that this offseason we barely did any moves. That's basically why this video isn't gonna be a long video that you guys suspect it to be. Like you guys suspect it probably to be like an hour and 27 minutes, hour and 30 minutes. Usually what you guys see. Usually that will be the gate, like over an hour video. But this video is like it's probably gonna be like 45 to 50 minutes. That's something that like we're probably gonna do because of the shortage of the videos. Next episode, we are going to start the preseason going on to the season. And I'm probably going to end it in December because I want to balance off. I kind of want to balance off the season. Because we're kind of rushing a bit of things here. So I'm probably going to start the season off till going to December. And then I'm probably going to go on to February. And then February to like the trade deadline. And then, no, honestly, yeah, I could do that. And then when we go to trade deadline, we'll probably make some moves if we do. If not, I might do that in the season. But I kind of do want to extend it as soon as possible because we are like at 21 episodes. It's this 21st episode right here. And we are getting on to our 6th season. That's kind of not long. Based off season wise, this would probably be like about 3 to 4 seasons basically of the episode wise, because usually in series you see like 4 to 5 episodes a season. That's something that you usually do see, but here we see like 2 to 3 episodes a season. 3 episodes a season. Because third season's like the first one, and then go into trade deadlines 2, and then season would be 3. That would mainly be my case, but this season I kind of want to change it up a bit. I want to have 4 days instead of 4 episodes. I want to change it to 4 episodes because every season because I want to like extend it even more. I feel like we're watching things here, and we are kind of getting things done. Like I'm saying is that I do have faith that we'll get something done here. I did want to acquire some veterans. I did acquire a veteran in you know what I mean, in and pretty much in got Jonathan Marceau as a 4th line veteran, a decent veteran. Then I added a top line veteran here. Kucherov could still be something part of the team, something that you need, even though we're kind of risking it a little bit because we could have kept Valerity as a solid guy, but we kind of need a strong veteran guy that we know is a good player in the NHL to kind of shake things up in this roster. Damn, Jesper Bovis might be. I mean, Boston. What? He did have success there. Like you did see a success season. He had a point per game year in the team, like close to pretty much 1 point per game, and then he had almost another point per game that year. He's been great for them, and you did see a deal here. And he plays good, and he just needed to stay in the scenery. Let's see the deal. Went back then. So the deal was Carlo for Bovis. That's kind of funny in a way because you pretty much did, yeah, because Carlo is back with them. You pretty much did get Carlo for free. You pretty much did get Bovis for free, a guy that's a point per game player for free. That's what I find pretty funny. And Florida does want to trade Spencer Knight. That could be something we could look at, but I don't think we need Spencer Knight because we have an awesome goalie. I do trust Comesso this season. Comesso is going to have a great year. He's not a fantastic year in the NHL. He's a guy that like you need to keep him in the NHL now. And kind of feeling like that Vinny could take over the role in the next few years. But we do have a great goalie share here. We could get a great Harabow in a few years. We just need another year of Harabow proven AHL. He did not have the best numbers in the AHL, but we need him to have another year there, basically because I do think his development is taking a while. But like I said, I do think we need to sign a goalie here. We need to sign a goalie. We need a goalie in our system to sign this deal, and then we need a. So basically, I'm feeling like maybe either Sergey or but Sergey is a KHLer, so we can't sign this guy. So meaning that we're probably gonna sign a guy like Liska or I feel like we should sign Gunner as a backup AHLer, but I do think most likely we are gonna have to go on board with signing this guy. I do think that we should get this guy in it. He wants to play college. He's 22. He's 23 years old. He's gonna be 23 years old when he gets into that thing. So we're gonna have to sign a goalie here. It's either we go for a goalie like Demko, or it's either we could go for a goalie like go extreme and get a guy like Matt Sogard. Matt Sogard had great statistics in Tampa. He played not so bad in Ottawa, but I do think we don't need those goalies based off the reason of we have a goalie that we could sign here. Kucherov, he doesn't have the bad statistics, but I feel like that we could sign him off to a 3-year deal. But I feel like this guy's going to need to go into AHL, but he will be going through waivers. So that's kind of going to be a problem here. Based off that. This one, like I said, this isn't going to be an overly long video. Like I said, we're probably about to end it in a few minutes. We got to get stuff done here. I do have trust in development. I do think Weinbach had an awesome season AHL, and I feel like that. I do feel like for a fact that Sonny Pelka needs to make the NHL now. He can make the jump, be this guy that's going to be dominant in the NHL level. I do like the fact that I do trust Pelka to be a solid. Like I feel like he can hit 20 to 25 points this season. He's definitely proved it in the AHL that he could hit that. And then yeah, Kucherov does sign a new deal. He's going in the AHL, so there we go. We do get not a bad goalie here, but we have to put like. I feel like this guy needs to go back like Gabriel Letoile needs to go back in that. Like I said, Cole Swift is going to make the jump into the AHL this year. Hoping he dominates, hoping he explodes there. What had a not so bad season, but like he's going to have another development year. Kolmiak's going to need another development year. Like I said, I do think a couple of these guys have potential to make our team. We don't have a bad defense core here. Like, Weinbach did not play the worst in the AHL. But you also had like this. The whole team played garbage last year. It wasn't just that. Elias Pearson's gonna need to say in this and that. In case of injuries, we're probably gonna have to get Cole Swift's gonna be probably one of our top ones that we call up. But it's gonna depend on the AHL who the best defenseman there available. Offense, if there's injuries, we take on this guy. If there's injuries on the offense, we take on Shields, Gauthier, and like probably like Green or something, Green or Copeland, like someone like that. If there's injuries on the bottom left or bottom end, we do take on guys like that. But it's gonna depend on the season wise though. It's really gonna depend on the season wise. Based off that. Like I was shocked that it didn't even take that long for I was about to offer sheet. I remember a few seasons ago we offer sheeted Alexander Holtz. We also we were gonna offer sheet we pretty much did offer sheet more cider, but they accepted that offer, and then I should have just paid more. I could have paid easily like 7 million, 8 million. They probably would have not paid that, but it would cost us a lot. Like yeah. So we're trying to get some simming going here. Probably gonna end it when I hit September. So we're gonna try to hit the whole month. So yeah. I do feel like last year was a success, but this year we do want to move up more into a contender. We do want to get contending going because we are in year 6. We gotta start making the playoffs. We gotta start making the playoffs pretty much often now. Aaron KV, heard you. I do want to see this here. So, Aaron KV. KV heard you. KV heard you had his first year in the NHL, hoping to make the actual jump to make the NHL this season. He's hoping to make the jump to actually finalize to make the NHL. He did play almost a full year that year. Played great. He needs to keep playing like that. He did great in TPS Turkey when he went back in the TPS. Then he went to another league like Slovak or something like Hateski. I think he's a Finland guy. So you look at that. No, it's Finland, Denmark. But his other nationality is that. Jeremy Cavadu, we did retire. He's 52 years old. He did play for that. I do like to see a couple of these success throughout the years. So, 2 years ago we did see Here, Misa has a better second year, but he did not play much. But like, you need to see him play a better year. Jackson Smith should be making NHL, should be making the jump onto the NHL. Schomburg needs to start making NHL soon. You do see a guy like Temple getting ready to make the NHL. Spence has turned out to be a great player for them. Great pick by them there. I want to see a couple of these players. So we could have picked Trace that too. That could have been something here. It didn't. You do see a couple of success here, so like a couple of these players playing successful. I honestly want to look at the Bedard draft here. So a couple of success. I want to see who had the most success here. So Miskov, you can tell obviously he's a bust based off his skill. He's not going to be anything better in my opinion. He just didn't turn to be. He didn't pan out. All the more definitely panned out. Callum Witchy, he did pan out a little bit, not much. Perot's not as skilled that you want him to be. Wood, height, Barlow. Zima turned out to be not bad. Turned to be good. Cameron Allen actually turned out to be fantastic. Something that you like to see off a defenseman. Nate Danielson needs to get better than that. Ryan Leonard needs to definitely get better than that. Musty, alright. You did see a couple good picks here. So Sherry Schrammel. Dvorsky was a very good pick. Hanslik wasn't a bad pick. But he had a better last year though. Based off that. Yeah, because you saw... Wait, Caden Price is in the market. Honestly, I could consider offer sheeting him. Let's see. Price. Caden Price. Caden Price still didn't get signed. We could do a compensation. He's gonna want a compensation, so. Meaning, do we really want to pay? We would have to offer sheet him. 428 first and we're gonna do it. I can't believe like they're gonna probably almost give up on this guy. Sarabwini needs to make the like I said, he needs to be successful. Like he did success in like many levels. Like you've seen here, you've seen the NHL. He's been great. Moss is showing pretty strong. He showed pretty strong in the last 2 years in the Q and JHL. In the Q. Eiserman been alright for them. Howie's been alright. Dickinson's been pretty good on D. Foyer turned out to be a stud. He turned out to be a pure sniper. Pure sniping. Based off his skill, he has great shot, great accuracy. You do see him in internationals, he just blew everyone away on that. It's kind of going to be funny if we actually do end up claiming pair. Like I said. Let's see. You do say Kane Price. Kane Price did get drafted in the second round by the Arizona Coyotes, but he turned to be a beast. Like you need guys like that. So obviously I'm gonna put Zed and Perluka back probably in the AHL if that does go through, because I do want Coughlin to play with probably Gill, and like we have a guy like Price to play with Drysdale. I do like the fit between those both, because this guy could obviously hit like 40 to 50 points. This guy has potential to be a solid defenseman. We had to, because I feel like we could have updated D. I don't think that Bilica is fully NHL ready. What? How? Unless I want to know who has my first. Who did I shade? Who did I shade my first to? I'm like confused. I really don't know who I gave my first to. So we're gonna look here and wait and see if who I gave my first to. I kind of want to know who I traded my first to. I kind of do want to know who I gave my first to. I'm looking. Was it the deal? Oh, yeah. I think it might have been this. No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. Health and Protectives that year. It's not. Leon Pionk retired. I do want to find a way to get my first away, so we're gonna have to first. No, that's Ledrew's offer. We did deal that first. Ended up doing that first. We need to see who I dealt. What's first I dealt. Maybe I didn't draft it this season, but it could have been 2 seasons ago. No one Allen. I want to see what he's. Oh damn, he went to another league following this season. Yeah, no one Allen's pretty much a bust at this point. You do see success from a couple of the people. Holloway's not even in the NHL no more. Yeah, a lot of these guys don't even play in the NHL. These guys went into another league. Yeah, Clevin went to another league this year. Trudeau went to another league this year. He went back to like a French league. Stuff you don't like to see off that. I do need to see somehow. We did get rid of Graves and Sashin. Wait, did we deal him this offseason? Yeah, we dealt him this offseason. Let's see. First, turn into Booth. But I need to see how I gave my 2028. First, I still need to look for that. I'm still looking for that. I don't know why it didn't go through. Oh, I know why. Because we don't have a 2028 third. Do we want to deal somebody and get a 2028 third? Someone that we could easily get a third probably out of is. Let's see. I want to see if any of these guys can get me a third here. But I don't even know if any of these guys are even worth taking a SK. I don't even think this guy's even worth. Hans Grains doesn't even play at NHL, but he is playing better than Lincoln Waugh. But he's 4 years older. He is mostly NHL ready though, compared to. It does kind of suck that we don't get twice, but it's okay. I do want to do this, but because it did say that I can't negotiation rights didn't happen because Yeah, it makes sense because I didn't. I want to see if I can give a player for a third. So like Boston, I want to see who can get away with a third in my poll. So like Epperson, no, I don't want to get rid of Epperson. Slaga, we have a bunch of these, so I'm thinking Denmark kid. He's not even worth that. That's what they said. I'm probably gonna end in September. We gotta send him to September. Oh, it's almost an hour. I didn't even notice that. Shoot, like I said, I wasn't supposed to make. Oh, he wants a 2028. We need to get a third somehow. We kind of gonna need to probably trade one of my top prospects. Damn, this guy's actually like pretty much almost on his already. Based off skill and based off talent, he can honestly fit. He honestly has big bat. Cole Hudson, but I'm probably gonna deal like Curlin Hurley for like for a third. That's all I'm gonna do. If we give you a second round pick, what do you think about that? We'll do that. I am going. I am going to do it. If we can get the food, I will do it. We'll do it. But we just need to find a way to like get it done as quick as possible. So yeah, they're gonna keep asking me to pay that, so I could just do that. Hopefully we can get a food off a team here. I'm hoping we can pay that. Please, please. I gotta do it again. I don't even know how much time's that until they can't do it anymore. Probably limited. Until I say no to the conversation. Accepted. Honestly, that's a big win for them, but what? Honestly, I'm just gonna trade his lights. Trade for his rights. Basically because why not? Berkeley kinda hasn't turned into like this piece yet. I do need a shade for his rights, so I'm gonna probably give like a big amount. So we will give the first and the third that they want. They pretty much wanted. We're gonna shade for his rights because if we do shade his rights, we don't even have to. We don't even have to do the compensation. If we shade his rights, we could just shade him and then sign him instantly. Before we end video, I know I did say that it wasn't gonna be an hour-long video, but it probably will be an hour-long video. It probably is gonna. It's probably, basically is an hour. Like wait, now it's an hour. So like I'm sorry about that, guys, but I need to see like what they want. I need to give them a top prospect here. So mainly I'm gonna probably have to give them this top guy. But I don't want to do that. Stricker, Igor, and now we could get rid of a guy that we know that's not even gonna make our team. So we can just take. Let's do that. There we go. I do feel like we need to fill a core of actual weight D. And to do that, we need to overprice you. There we go. Since we gave that much for price, we just need a side price now. Sorry, please submit an offer. Damn, kind of is. Now we're gonna have to probably maybe wait for place to get maybe offer sheet. That's kind of a problem though. I'm willing to pay like the amount that. There. Yeah. Yeah. We do need to find some way to get him to sign. We pretty much did skip rid of all that for nothing, so. Is this actually meaning that we're gonna have to let this guy go for you? I really don't want to deal with this guy though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shoot, we are in September, guys. Like I said, I really don't know why it's not letting me sign him. It still isn't letting me sign him though. It's really not good at all. He should be going back to negotiations because unless he doesn't play for this year. I'm going to end it for today's video, episode 21 of your Chicago Blackhawks. If you guys did, make sure you guys go drop a like, subscribe, and hit the notifications. We'll be starting off the season next episode. And subscribe, drop a like, hit the notifications. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.